Hey guys, welcome. I'm Anthony with On the Snap, and I've got my buddy Travis here. We are going to do a commentary video. This is a new style format, so stick around. You are going to enjoy this one. We're doing a breakdown of Travis's match with the man himself. So here he is. He's going to introduce himself, talk a little about the match, and then we'll just dive right in.
Hey, I'm Travis. Let's see. The match was the first match of the tournament. I believe it was a night tournament, evening tournament.
Yep.
Just took a lot to get settled into this one, so we'll see how I did.
Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. So we're going to talk about it shot for shot. We're also here at my home table, so what we're going to do periodically is kind of step away from the commentary that we're doing on the match, recreate some situations, maybe try some alternatives, shoot some stuff out, and just sort of like workshop it. We're here to make ourselves better, make each other better. So please do comment, leave your ideas, leave your suggestions. I'll make sure to pass those along to Travis, and we can all get better together. So let's dive right into the match.
Heck yeah.
Match start. Right
All right, yeah. I did a horrible lag to start the tournament. I don't practice lags very often, and I feel like I should.
You still got him, though. I mean,
I got him, but yeah, it wasn't my best
you weren't happy with
performance.
it. You could see the head shake.
I think it actually does play an advantage in these tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Mediocre break.
The second ball was working for you pretty well.
I did make two, though.
One of each, yeah.
Yeah, the spread just wasn't quite there. I'm trying to remember what I did here. It's been a while now.
Right. Yeah, I think you opened up pretty strong. I don't remember specifically either, but I remember you opening up really strong, and then just the pace, which we'll talk about more as we go. But man, the pace of this match.
Yeah, right here I'm just trying to calm the nerves. The first match jitters, you know. Yeah. I'm eyeing down. Looks like stripe there, 10 ball maybe. I liked stripes because of the 9-14, I believe. I could get to both of those without moving much.
You can pop on the mouse too if you want. So yeah, he's talking about this cluster down here. So probably going to roll through the 9 to shape the 11, just kind of working his way down table here.
And I was trying to pick some easy shots to settle in, you know?
Yeah.
Tried to pick an easy side.
This is a little touchy, though, because you got kind of below the 11.
I got on the wrong
You
side
hold
here,
it,
yeah,
we're going to get on the
definitely.
9.
But I think it goes down here on the foot hit there by the
Past
8.
the 8, yeah.
And this actually, I think I set myself up to move the 9 a little bit. No,
Okay,
I was going to do it
play
here.
it clean.
Yeah. Here
That's
I was going to break everything up here.
Like nudge the 14 down.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, something I love about your game is you don't see the nerf so much. A lot of people like really show it.
I've always been told that
outwardly.
like, man, you looked good there, but
Feel good.
Inside it's just a nervous wreck for a little while.
So
I hit a little too hard.
That's touchy. Yeah, I figured it would have been kind of just like a nudge.
Because it goes past the 8. I think it could have barely gone here. I did miss that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So I mean, not a terrible result. You're not selling out anything easy, and it is that idea. You see it a lot in APA, just kind of claim the pocket, right? Like I'm gonna own that, just block the 8.
I think that's exactly what my thought was. If it goes, great. If not, it's blocking the 8 ball,
Yeah.
so he can't. Well, it takes a lot to get out from there. Bank the 8 or get the 8 moving somehow.
I know a lot of players, myself included, will like kind of get behind the ball to look at the line into the pocket. Do you do that consistently, or is it just kind of like every other? Like occasionally you'll look at it.
Like looking at the ball straight into the pocket.
Yeah, from behind it. Like on the 14, for example, like going to get behind it to look, how thin is this or how makeable is it?
It depends on how comfortable I am on the shot. If I'm comfortable with it, I'm a rhythm shooter. I try to stay at a certain pace. If I lose that, I usually miss.
He's going to try to break this out.
If I think too hard.
Yeah, he powered up.
He moved the 8, which
was a good
the right
touch.
move.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. Frankie plays pretty good, I have to say.
He did. He actually, I don't want to spoil anything, but he's quite the shot.
Yeah, his team was talking about him to us, or like to each other, I guess, with the ability for us to overhear, and they were saying while they were practicing, he was just like getting settled in, practicing with them out there, running racks, just like shooting really well, but his style is very, very particular, very precise, and he gets upset if he gets kind of too far out of line, is what they were saying. I don't have any sense of his game, but
I mean, that I can totally understand that. I've been there.
Oh, for sure.
Where you're trying to get
so
everything so perfect.
Yeah.
I like the saying, perfection is the enemy of good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Like
A lot in this game for sure. Yeah.
leaving yourself a window is better. An area to land the cue ball is better than trying to get an exact spot.
It's the same stuff that we talk about, guys. It comes up on the channel all the time. Playing good enough pool is going to win you games. You can strive for excellence. You can strive for optimal, but it does not have to be perfect.
And yeah, I mean, especially in a tournament, a win's a win.
Yeah. Yeah. See, like, I mean,
I had some ugly wins.
I mean, and yeah, like you said, a win is a win, ugly or otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the heart of the game too, right? Like, is just staying in the match, not giving up, being willing to take a suboptimal position if it does afford you the option to still play well or get out of a sticky spot.
Absolutely.
So he took a lot of time on this one, and I don't know if it's just the issue that
I don't
the
think
4
the
ball's
8
not
goes by
super
the
playable,
6.
right? And that's the thing.
So I think he was just trying to figure out how to get on the 6, which I would have taken it right away.
Yeah, I mean,
He had it. He just
for sure.
coming down on
He
the
could
rail.
have. He could have gotten
You
on
leave
the
that
6 from the
shorter.
1.
Yeah.
I might have been tempted to play the 2 and then the 1. Then you're done with that side of the table. You have a pretty big window to get on the 1 that brings you back down table.
I always like that strategy of
He jabbed at it.
clearing one side of the table
Yeah.
and then working down to the other side of the table.
Yeah, if the pattern
If
makes
that
sense.
makes sense.
If the lines make sense. He just kind of jabbed at that one, guys. Like, you can rewind that to see it. His stroke's normally pretty fluid from what I saw, but this one was very kind of snatchy.
There was a narrow pocket coming in on the angle on that side.
For sure. Dude, this shot in particular, I was looking back on it while I was doing the editing. This came up multiple times in our team trainings.
I think I go for the bank here.
You had to bank the 8.
Yeah.
And it
I
came
leave
up
it,
multiple times.
You gotta leave it on the
Look,
foot.
Yeah, I threw it up.
Yeah.
I threw it up here just to show.
Yeah, take the 6 on that top one.
Yep.
But, you gotta leave it on the foot rail to give yourself room to get the cue ball out.
You have to be below it. Exactly right. Yeah, great finish.
That was a good start. Felt good.
It's a big pocket too, because it can slide off the short rail a little bit. Yeah.
I think I did have half a pocket. I could have taken it past the 6.
Right.
I could have tried that.
Yeah, but
I felt more comfortable with
yeah,
the
you miss and give back the table.
Right.
How do you feel about this break shot compared to the first one?
I kind of just missed it, but it looks like a good spread.
Yeah.
And I was feeling confident after that bank shot. So I liked this setup. It looks like solids are pretty wide open. The 5 ball is a little touchy, but very gettable.
So the 3 doesn't go though, right?
The 3 was the issue.
Yeah.
I was thinking if I could get the 2 down in the foot pocket here. Oops. If I get the 2 over here,
Yeah.
then I could get the 3 into this side over here.
Oh, like try to get below.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
roll below the 2. It's hard to get the right angle on the 2 to get down there.
Right. I think that was the issue on this rack. It's interesting watching these now. It's been a month or 2, and I don't remember how each game finishes.
Right.
I'm trying to remember the shots. That's something about my game. I have a very short memory. A lot of people can go back and be like, "Oh, I remember
Encyclopedic, like the exact layout."
This race was 3 to 5. What I can't do that.
Yeah. No, I get certain shots kind of stuck in my head.
Yeah, usually for
the
when
worst.
I'm missing. It's not too often that I remember a really good shot. Mm-hmm. It's more the ones that I lose the match on or the game on.
Yeah, the stingers. Yeah.
Here I got an angle on the 2.
Yeah, you could.
I can't remember what I did here.
The 5's
I think
tempting
I
'cause it's-
tried to go for the breakout on the 3, but the angle's just not quite there.
You'd have to hit it with inside.
A lot of right
which is
spin on this
touchy.
shot. Which
And I love me
I
some
think
inside.
I do go for the 5. Because actually, now looking at it, I think the 3 might have gone just barely, but I can't remember.
Oh,
It
he's not
doesn't
gonna love
matter
this.
because I messed up that leave pretty hard.
It's hard to know because you're always going to hit the 13.
Right, and so I was trying to judge how far it's going to come back off of the side rail.
Yeah.
Oh, I do remember the shot. Yep, the 1 rail kick. Hard to aim that shot. Do you use the twice the distance from the ball to the rail method?
Yeah, I like that system. I mean, you got to make a good hit there. So
Yeah.
I like the way you lined it up, and I like the speed that you used too. You didn't have to hammer that. There's really no reason to. Were you trying to make it or just get a full
I was
ball hit?
trying to make it, but also I was being conscious of not giving him a super easy shot off the start, but I still did give him a pretty easy shot.
I've had so many situations where I'll hit that too thin and scratch. like
Yeah.
I make a good hit, you know,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
it glances off the ball. And
I like to use a little bit of outside English. That way it's coming across the ball even more.
Oh, sure, right. So it kind of spins off it. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I can tell I'm sitting there. I'm very disappointed in myself.
Right. That's tough.
Because I knew I had a good chance of getting that one out.
And it's still shaky so early in the match, right? It's just the second game.
Yeah, I mean, the pressure is unique in these tournaments, I think. When I practice, I feel no pressure.
Yeah.
And I could tell that the way he was shooting, he was a very tough opponent.
Yeah.
I think we were very evenly matched.
Yeah, I think they threw him first because they knew. Oh,
that surprised me.
it?
Yeah,
wow.
that surprised me.
A little snatchy there too. I think his
Yeah.
stroke caught him.
It's those
Why-
first match
like,
jitters, I think.
It's got to be jittery because there's no reason to do anything off that 9-ball. You're always going to have a look at the
He had
11.
3 shots he could have. Well, all those shots. after
Yeah, I
that
mean,
nine
anything
ball.
really. You're going to have a look
That
at
side of
everything.
the table where he left off, I mean, he could have taken any of the other 4 balls.
Yeah. He didn't sell out. I mean, you got a cut on the 3, but it's
That
not
was-
a hanger.
And it's thin getting by that 2 ball.
Yeah. And you hit
think
it
I-
bad. The
I think
scratches
I
in
do
play.
go
I mean,
for it.
you got to, yeah. Oh,
I
no.
overcut it.
Oh, you were going for it, but just hit it too thin.
Yeah.
Tough.
I think if I remember right, I was trying to hit his ball just to kind of mess things up.
Mm.
But it didn't really work out. He had a couple shots.
Maybe trying for too much.
If I could have
like
gotten the cue ball behind the 15-9,
Yeah.
that would have been the best sleeve there.
Yeah. You'll have to call it out at any point if you want to throw some balls on the table to recreate, you know, if something comes up that...
There's nothing yet that I've seen
Yeah.
that I don't understand why it happened.
Yeah.
The only thing I saw was the previous game, or maybe it was this game. Yeah, this game. The 5 off the 13
Yeah.
cue ball, how
Yeah.
that's going to react. It's kind of tough to... I would like to work that out, but...
Those are tricky, too, because without an overhead table view, you might
yeah, it's
not
hard
really
to line
be
up
exactly to set
exactly
it
how
up.
that was.
And those are always hard to judge.
At this point, I assume he's out.
He's got to be. I mean, he's for his mental health. He's got to get out.
Right,
here.
yeah.
Because you could tell. I mean, you dogged that 9-ball, and you're just gonna hold this.
I think there's enough angle that he goes on the side rail straight into... Oh,
Yeah, I
okay,
don't
he comes
mind
back
that.
for that.
I was just about to say, at this point, letting his stroke out is gonna help him settle.
It was an easy enough shot to, get some confidence off of.
You don't want to baby it.
Here, I think you just hit soft off the side rail. Now it's just a stop shot and you're home. See here, his pace was very normal.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, Frankie to level it out here.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Yep.
Everybody was doing the side ball break or the second ball break.
Pretty much everybody was. You're right. Yeah.
In APA, it makes sense to make the 8-ball to win.
Yeah. So what did we get?
So he made a stripe.
Yeah, 11-ball went down.
He's got some clusters to work out here.
And not an easy opening shot.
Another thing about APA, he has to take stripes.
Right.
Not a rule that I'm a big fan
We
of.
don't love that
but
rule. Yeah, no, I've talked about it many times on the
I
channel.
think it's a
that
good
one.
rule in APA or the
Regular
normal league,
league.
but Masters, I think it should go away.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind the, shooting from the kitchen, scratch on the break thing. Like, I get it. Bar league, bar pool, origins and all that.
Yeah.
But man, having to take what you make. Although, Ultimate Pool's doing that too. I don't know if you watched
I've
any
watched
of that.
a little
but
bit of it, yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a take what you make. Which I think, at the higher level, it does complicate things. It does provide a layer of challenge.
Is it still, if you make one of each, it's
I think
your
it's
decision?
open.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that rule set too well, but I do believe it's still open.
Yeah, I think I saw they're doing some Ultimate Pool stuff down in Denver now.
Yep. Yeah, the Colorado Open's coming up in a week. It's gonna be a big
That's
event.
Ultimate Pool?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's gonna be a big event.
I didn't know that.
Are we trying to get safe here, Frankie? What are we?
I think he's just going for the combo.
That's a big shot. I mean, yeah,
If I remember right, it was
14
there. It just, what do you do after that?
The 14's so thin. I mean,
Yeah. You almost have to set up
it's
for
so
that.
missable on these diamonds too.
Yeah. Oh, very missable, but
You can't get safe, right? And like you put him behind the.
maybe he does try to. No, because the 5's over there. You can't.
That's what
get
I was
safe.
saying. Yeah, he tried it.
He tried
to make it.
He actually made his side a lot worse.
Oh boy, his 13 could break it out later, but yeah, you're always gonna sell out a shot on the 5 if you miss. You can't really get safe. I think he had to go for it.
I think so, yeah.
Didn't want to bank the 15.
Here, I am not loving the 3-6, 2-12, whatever that shot is.
Down there, yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I'm going to set up
2-12.
to take the 5 and then break something out with the 7 or 1.
Yeah, the 7 and the 1 are in a good position.
But I miss it.
Maybe trying to hold it too much for the 7 or the 1.
Yeah, I was trying to get that angle on the 7, it looks like, to break out the 2, and maybe even hit it hard enough to break out the 3-6 too.
Right. Put Frankie
But I
in a
did
tough
not
spot
leave
again.
him very well.
Yeah. He's got to look at the 13. I like the 13 more than the 15.
He's looking at the 15 bank, though. Yeah. Now I remember he made some really good bank shots. I think this might be one of them.
Yeah, that's not a natural bank.
Oh, no.
Didn't miss it by much, but those, you're close to the ball. Ball's
He's
close to the
definitely
rail.
giving me chances.
Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of times in Vegas you don't
But the match is still very early.
get a lot of innings. But yeah, still
We're
early.
still working it out, feeling each other out.
Do you want to get a bit more off that one? You still have a look at the 1.
I think I was originally trying to go for the 7, but the 1 was backing me up. Now here I have the angle a little bit better. Kind of straightened out a little bit. I might even be trying to go for the 3-6 breakout rather here than try to move over for the 2.
How are you breaking out the 3-6? Like
So
through it?
Yeah, top right. No? Okay. Oh, I forgot
Went
about
with
the
inside to
4
get the-
ball
get on the
there.
4.
Okay, so I got on the 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say just doesn't feel like there's a future with a breakout on the 3-6.
So I'm thinking here 4 to the 6 in the side to then maybe get on the 3.
Simple safe too.
But I
mean,
don't
you
really have a good angle on the 4 here.
Yeah, it's starting to.
I'm running out of options.
Yeah.
That is what I go for, is the 6. I like that. You're right. A safety would have been maybe.
Even just to get the 4 into a position to break out the 2.
Yeah, leave it there
it's
by the
tough.
pocket. See, here I don't get past the 3.
Because you put a little more on that 6 ball, they're so missable from down there.
Seeing
to
that
try to
angle
roll up.
now, I probably should have played draw to try to come back
get
on
back
the
below
down
it.
table below
Right.
the 3.
Right.
But I was trying to eventually get the 2 out of there.
Yeah. Well, what do we do here? Put them up table.
Here, I think I try a safe.
Down table's not bad. Like get them next to the 2.
Yeah, I think I maybe even move the 2. I can't remember.
Yeah, playing into the 2's not bad, right? If you come into here.
Softly. You still probably leave him a shot. It's just a more difficult one.
Yeah, you really don't want to break out the 12. You want to kind of leave the 2 on top of it.
Here's a moment where I'm not playing the fastest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yep. Yeah, it happens.
This is the first time I got myself really out of position in this match. And I was definitely, the wheels are spinning there. I can see it.
It's a little steam coming out of your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year I worked on my pace a lot just because I was taking way too much time, just wasting energy. Because I think like you and I have been playing long enough that you more or less know what to do most of the time, almost all the time.
Yeah, I see here. I try to
I like that touch.
I leave a couple hard shots.
Yeah.
That was the best I could think. I still leave one of his balls tied up with mine.
Yeah.
Best I could come up with at the time.
Yeah. No, I mean that's simple safe's better than no safe at all. And
Yeah.
So he's never going to give up ball in hand on this unless something absolutely terrible happens.
Right. Yeah.
But he'd have a tough time getting you safe from here.
True.
Maybe just like drive the 15 to the rail I don't see any reason to go offensive here, but if he just kind of hits the 15 and leaves you in here,
right? Then
you know what I mean?
I would most likely have to move the 2. Yeah.
Don't give you a look at the 3, and
Right.
then you have to roll into the 2.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, like, because you don't want to be given a ball in hand either.
Sometimes it's good to break out your balls too. He's got a cluster there. He could even softly hit the 9 and move the cue ball into that same kind of area.
Oh, nice.
That is what he does.
He did
It's
exactly
what
that.
you
Hell
said.
yeah. There you go. Yeah,
We
you
need a-
gotta.
We need a called it marker on
Right, yeah, a little tally.
Yeah. Here, I have no idea what I've attempted.
This is so tough.
I think I probably did
Thin the 2.
just move the 2 and leave the cue ball down there
you
again.
have to, right?
But then I'd open up along the bottom rail.
You're
there.
pretty much always going to open up the 12. It'd
Yeah.
be so hard to control the speed of the 2 ball to put it back close to where it was, or to put it in between the cue ball and the 12. You're powering up. Whoa.
I went for a bank shot. I'm
Where were you,
surprised at
where
that.
were you trying to send it?
I think I was sending it down in the
rails?
corner, maybe even off the 3. That
Like where
was
you're standing?
a moonshot. No, this corner.
Oh,
here.
up there. Okay. Okay.
Maybe even like trying to
Into the
get some
3.
real
and,
good luck out that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was a bad spot. I mean, outside of thinning the 2 ball, I don't really see great options.
Yeah, because his 15 blocked off the 1 rail kick on the 3.
Yep.
He left himself perfect on that
He's
13.
got good.
When he first hit it, I thought he was in trouble, but it was pretty straight on
Kind
the
of just
13.
roll through the 14 here and start taking care of the cluster.
Or yeah, maybe he goes for
I do 14, 13.
the one in the side first.
Yeah, I think
Um,
like
Is it the 14?
here,
Yeah.
the
that
top
one.
top stripe.
Yeah. I think that is what he does. Just kind of loosens up that cluster a little bit.
Yeah, if he's got an angle, he could punch into it to spread him out a little bit.
Yeah, I
but
think that's what he does.
don't need to if you can just roll through.
Yep. So
Just a nudge.
he didn't move that 10 as much as he wanted to.
You have to draw off the 13 now to do it because the 9 and the 10 are not in a great spot.
Yeah, if he gets down table, he's got the 9 up in the corner or the side, which I think is what he goes for.
Get down below them and play it up top
yeah,
left.
exactly. Because the 10 ball is really the trouble ball at this point, unless it goes in the side there.
I don't think it goes past the 9. You're feeling some type of way over there.
So
Yeah.
I was definitely disappointed with how I was playing so far, and then it was hot that first
Dude,
night.
you're right. Yeah.
That room was
The air was not
toasty,
working.
and I
Oh,
believe it's pretty soon
forgot about
that
that.
I request a drink.
Yeah, yeah.
That I'm
Right.
getting sweaty over there, and it's not just jitters.
I completely forgot how bad the heat was. I don't know how much I've even talked about it in the videos, but it was brutal there the first
Just
couple
the
days.
first night for me.
Yeah, well, I had
but,
been there for a couple
yeah,
days,
yeah,
and it was just not.
Apparently they fixed something, and the rest of the weekend wasn't too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
So I can't tell if he's going for the 10 or 9, but
It's
one
got
of
to
them
be
goes.
the 9, and then just leave it there for the 10.
Yeah, I think that's
The
how.
10.
No,
Oh no, the 10 went.
It does go, but he did not want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the shot, man. Right? Like,
I think the 9, and then you take the 10 in the
You're
opposite
below the
side.
10, and
or,
then you-
or up in the corner.
yeah, in the
One-
corner, and
one
or
of the
you,
two.
yeah, any way you go, the 10 is gonna send you up table.
Here, I think he hard cuts the 9. I believe is.
3 rails around, 4 rails around.
I was just thinking in the side there by the.
No, yeah, but I'm saying.
Oh, for the cue ball, yeah. Go three
so-
rails to get on.
Yeah, and the cue ball's gonna come off
Yeah, exactly.
this way. You gotta put.
You release the
Put
cue
some
ball on that
speed
one,
into
you
it.
can easily scratch.
Now Frankie's wheels are turning.
Yeah, he's definitely
This is not a great spot.
he's definitely thinking things over. He did not want to
You could
leave
try.
himself that shot.
Yeah. You don't want to have to go safe here. It'd be tough to, because I was looking at like leaving the 9 on the 3, send the cue ball up table.
I never like playing a safety where I put one of my last balls tied up with the opponent ball.
You really don't want to have to do that. Yeah.
I will, but only at last resort. I'd rather try to get the cue ball behind the 15 or something.
Yeah.
You know?
He's got to cut this in, and even if he misses and he gets around, he's aiming high ball though. I was gonna say if he does come around 3 rails, he's gonna be up table.
Yeah.
And he misses, but then he's leaving you a challenging shot on the 3.
Right, unless it's on that side by the 3.
He's almost never going to give you...
Oh, see, he kind of tied up the 3 just a little bit.
But it looked like he was cutting it. Like he was trying to make it, but not with the speed that he needed to get on the 15.
I almost wonder if that was a safety. Like he was
That
trying
he
to
wanted to
leave
put the
9 in the pocket.
Above the... Yeah.
And that way the 2 doesn't go anywhere.
Could be.
Because I think here I take the 2 off the 9 into the side. Little carom shot.
It's a big pocket.
Because the 8-ball is blocking the obvious line.
Yeah. Yeah, you look at it up top right, but I don't love that. I mean, it's tough to control the cue ball and keep it in a good spot for
And then,
the 3.
the 3... Oh, I remember this now.
I remember
This was,
the shot on the 3.
This is, I don't know what I did with the 2, but I remember...
I don't remember the 2 ball. Yeah.
One of my best outs.
This is a highlight reel.
Yeah.
I don't remember the 2 ball, but I do remember what you do with the 3. Maybe you back cut this.
I'm
You think
taking
it's a
my
side?
time on this one.
Yeah.
I think I'm going for the 2 in the side. I think it goes clean, and I was thinking if I hit it a little thick,
Undercut it, then it'll
go off the 9.
Right.
But I'm trying to hit a window right here
Yeah, because
to
you
get
can't.
the 3 down here.
Right.
Which is
so thin and a tough shot.
I missed
Oh, dude, I remember this.
I forgot about that.
shot.
So I kind of hit my window.
Frankie's face. Oh,
I think he was very upset about that.
Oh my God.
Can we clear the yellow?
How do you hit? Yeah, how do you hit?
So I almost hit my window.
You hit the lower point and it
I was happy with my cue ball.
magnetized. Yeah, the cue ball's perfect.
And then somehow I got some Efren Reyes juju luck going up there.
Like magnetized itself to the rail.
Gotta like APA sometimes.
And then, dude, you just step up and fire this one in
I
because you
had
didn't have the cut.
I had no option there. I had nothing.
Insane. What a
No
shot.
safety, so I was
What a shot.
go for broke.
You got to.
It was early.
Look at Frankie's.
Early in the match.
Frankie's like, what are you going to do?
I get that he was upset about the lucky shot, but that shot was skill. That bank shot was.
Oh, for sure. No, I mean, yeah, you got to know that.
Yeah. And that's just APA. He's still laughing about it.
Yeah, he's still shrugging to his team like.
Nice
break, dude.
I was tired of not just getting the spread I liked.
That's a good cue ball.
And so straight down the middle has worked for me a lot of times.
Yeah. You got to be willing to change it up. I've talked about that before too. If one type of break isn't working for you, switch it up, see how that's feeling. Table to table, different conditions.
I do it obviously in a single match, Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not working, a couple games, try something else.
Yep.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good after that bank shot, so
that 2
decided
ball.
to try the power break.
I'm gonna make a short out of that 2 ball.
Yeah, we should try to recreate that. And
Who
see
is
if we
this
can,
guy?
see
There's
if we
no
can even
way.
come close to making that.
I would try it for sure. I think the only problem is my table's got the rubber shims that don't really play like a rail.
Don't let you do that.
So on these, they're
I wonder if
pretty
that would even
consistent,
happen on a valley table rather than a diamond.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I took stripes. The 1 ball is an issue, blocking that pocket.
Can you get... No, we
So I
didn't
go
really
on
get there.
behind it to try to get the 11 or 14 in the side. Don't
So
really get an angle on either of them. I kind of 50-yard line of that.
I'm surprised you didn't... I guess I don't mind the 11.
I make
Are
it.
you going to try to just send this guy off a 1?
I think ideally I was
doesn't go
trying to
anywhere.
get to the 10 first.
Yeah.
And take that in the side and back it up to do the 11 in the same
Right.
pocket, and then those 2 trouble balls are done. But here I have to work it out. I don't know exactly. I sharp cut this one in the left side, or the way we're looking at it, left side.
Yeah. You trying to get on the 12 next?
I think so, if I remember right. I think I'm putting inside on this. Yep. Didn't put
Not
enough
enough,
on
yeah.
it. And blocked myself on both balls.
Yeah. I don't think
That was
you
a
have an
mental
edge.
error. I definitely could have put more left or inside English on that.
Right.
Got on that 12. I think I was still thinking about the 10 ball. What am I going to do with that?
Oh, okay. So that kind of distracted you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have to load that up with inside, though, to get over to the 12.
What else? Did you see any other option
No, I
on
would
how
have
to
been-
get on either of those?
I would have been hitting it with inside.
Yeah.
But then, you come back down and maybe you get below the 12, and then are you going to be playing for a break shot on the 10? Like try to
or else,
knock
once
it
again,
out?
yeah, trying to get on the bottom side of it to take it either in the corner that's now clear or the side.
Maybe if you get on this side of it, you would push it in
Or
front
maybe,
of the
yeah,
two
maybe
wall.
it just goes past there.
I don't know if it goes in, but you, yeah, at least just get it in
If
front of
it
it.
does, it's probably half a pocket.
Are you looking at the 8 ball? What was that line?
I think I'm looking at kicking at the 10
Okay.
for some reason.
2 rails. Yeah, you're looking at 2 rails, right?
What am I doing here?
I don't know anymore.
Oh.
Oh, you went
Oh,
on the
so I
12.
straightened
Okay.
up that. Yeah. It ended up being a hit.
It's gonna
Did
hit.
it hit?
Oh, no.
No,
way.
it just barely did.
It looked like it rolled off, like it was
So,
going
yeah,
towards the
that's-
rail.
You know, where you're hitting it, what would you call that?
Checks,
Outside
check
English?
side.
Check,
Yeah. Well, it's yeah,
You're
it's
straightening out the angle that the cue ball is coming in to the
shooting
rail on.
into the rail. The rail's on your right-hand side, but you're hitting with left-hand English to sort of counteract that
Yeah.
angle.
I really like that shot. I just wish I would have hit it on the way down.
Right.
And it would have been a good hit.
Yeah, it had enough energy on
Yeah.
that side.
Did I call the pocket? I guess you don't have to.
No.
Okay,
No.
I don't know what I would have done if it went in. And
Right.
On that
yeah,
10.
because then the 10's really, really buried down there.
yeah.
All right, Frankie, got some work to do. You got to figure out this 3 ball, right? Play the
3 ball.
7-1 to get on the
It's not
3.
terrible, though.
No,
That 3 ball could be worse.
everything else goes. Play the 6 to get on the 3. Just roll towards it.
Honestly, I might just take the 7-1 to start.
That's what I was. Yeah,
Just
originally.
get
Yeah,
that out of the way.
and then
Clear that pocket a little bit. Or just take the 7
right because
after that.
you'll be on the 4 or the 2 after that.
Yeah. Or you take the 1, get on the 3-1 combo.
A lot of players will start with the 5 or the 6 because they're just out in the center of the table.
Or is that the 5? Yeah.
5's up by him. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I think I would probably play. Looks like he's trying to get on the 1 to get to the 3. Would be my guess.
7-1.
Or 7-1.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. What puts you on the 3? Are we trying to get to that now?
Hi there.
Slow roll.
I like that shot.
Well, the 7's in a good position to get you back up table.
A lot of people hit combos really hard.
Yeah.
I like leaving the ball there.
Keep
Just
them in the
have it as
same
your next
area.
shot,
Right.
if you can. Here he doesn't do that. He goes for the 2.
I don't mind like 2, 4, 7.
The 4 goes by the 7, so that's a good play.
Yeah.
He
doesn't have the best angle to get on the 7 now. He has to kind of punch
Yeah.
into the rail, but he can still.
The only
use the
issue
7
I
to get
have with
back up
this
table.
is he's leaving the shot to get on the 3 for the last.
Yeah. I don't love the 3 as your key ball.
But it looks like that's going to work out. If he can get on the 5 at the right angle, 3 will be the last ball before the 8.
He's going to play for the 5 on the left side.
Yeah. Or even the corner.
Yeah. it's
Side,
Good
yeah.
speed.
That way he can just hit a stun shot.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, this is good natural shape for the 8 in the side.
Mhm.
Just roll through.
I think this is where I'm realizing I need to up my game.
Yeah, Frankie's coming for you. He's finding his rhythm too, but it's not the best match for yours.
His rhythm was a little more methodical than I am.
Yeah.
I'm not a strictly feel player, but I do get in those zones where
Mhm.
I get on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a really good break.
Really good. Lost his cue ball. Look how mad he is about the cue ball. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Like,
But he
that's-
made one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fine. Like, he's fine. Yeah, that style. Just
You
the
can't get
like,
mad at the little things.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's going to happen to everybody.
He does. Look at him. He's
Oh, yeah.
throwing his hands. Like, you gotta.
Sometimes that'll throw me off.
Right.
Another player's attitude.
Oh, seeing. Oh, interesting.
I
Yeah.
really don't like somebody who has a really bad attitude,
Right,
it
right.
brings my game down.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. Definitely been in that situation.
Yeah, it feels they're mad at themselves, but it feels like they're mad at me for beating them, and I don't like that feeling.
Right, right. Yeah, nobody wants to feel like that. Yeah, he's feeling it. The 6 ball's in a weird spot.
Everything's still very doable here.
Yeah,
though.
it's not. I mean, he could use the 5 to get on the 6, maybe just accept a back cut on it.
So you go 5 now, and
It's
then try to get on
thin.
the 6.
No, because I think he's too thin on the 5.
Yeah, the cue ball's gonna come around.
He's not on the right side of the 2.
I think I would try to get angle on the 5 going down table in the corner.
Down here?
No, the other corner.
Oh, up top. Yeah, top,
Sorry,
left,
up
top left.
top,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think the thing is, you're probably always going to be cutting the 6 here.
Right.
So the 5 definitely is your shot.
Yeah, if you can get straight in on that 5 in the side, that's honestly the way to go.
That's what he's trying to
Oh.
do. Yeah, he's trying to
Yep.
get up there now.
So
That's
I don't
risky.
know if he got it.
I don't
But
think
actually,
so.
I think he got the
Maybe
6 on
he's
the
on
other
the 6.
side. Yeah.
Maybe he's on the 6.
I think he got lucky here. I remember seeing that and being like, well, I was about a half an inch away from a perfect safety.
Right, right.
Well, I guess he still got the...
Might have caught a roll. So we're talking about the 6 ball up there, guys.
I think he's got the 4, though, either way, obviously.
Maybe he didn't end up with a 6. So yeah, he's got to come back around. So he was trying to draw either up above the side or below the side. I'm not really sure. But into this window for the 5?
I guess.
Like to get between
Maybe he's trying to hit that 12 ball to just stop it, kind of a backstop there.
Because the problem is for the 5 ball, once he moves, getting straight on the 5 ball means you have to be like along this line.
Tough to get.
That's so thin,
It's a
and
small
nothing
window.
really puts you there
That's
easily.
what I'm saying. If he came around and hit this ball as a backstop,
Oh yeah,
that stops the cue ball.
Yeah.
And you have the 5.
right in the window. Yeah, it's still hard to control. He had to draw back off the 2.
Absolutely, yeah.
With some spin.
Might just be setting up for the 1 here. I don't know.
He's bringing it around. He's got the cut on the 6. Worked out. There's your stopper idea because he's sort of
Yeah,
played
he
to
used
the
my
15.
ball there to slow the cue ball down.
I don't know if that was the intention or if he was trying to get on the 5, but either way.
There's a little luck.
Yep.
Sometimes.
Always, yeah. So draw off the 6 and get yourself on the 5.
Would you draw? There's a little bit of traffic there. Trying to hit that window again, basically.
Oh, like instead of rolling through.
I mean, yeah, I think you could potentially, if you put enough topspin, get the cue ball to come off this rail and come back around here somewhere for the
Still
5.
thin. He's going low outside. I think he wants
is.
to curve back
So yeah,
through.
he's trying to. Yep.
See, I like that. I like that touch.
There's the traffic though. You hit
Yeah.
something, changes everything.
He came into that too full.
How do I clear this?
0 on the number pad there on the right. Yeah.
So yeah, he didn't get his angle on the 5.
No.
I don't think.
No. He might have a slice of it, but
I want to say he pulls out the jump cue here. I get up to look at it.
yeah. Yeah, he might have to hop over. You really don't want to have to do that, but it's not unmakeable.
Other option being Masse, kind of a swerve shot.
Right. A little Travis tug. Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you can really play between those.
That's the hard part, yeah.
Kicking at it's gross. I mean, you could kick at the 1
Just to play safe.
just to get a good hit. The one's
Good
close to the
hit.
rail. Maybe ideally you leave them down underneath the 1. Because, okay, we'll entertain the jump. Maybe he hits it, right? You make the 5. He's got a little bit of a back cut. The cue ball's going to want to come back up table here.
Unless
often
he can
are you
just
gonna-
stop the cue ball right where it's at. But that's tough to do on a jump.
Stop shot jump is tough. He's got a bit of distance to deal with here, so cue ball's going to lose a lot of spin in the air.
You can land
That'd be a hell of a shot.
You can land on it. But
Right. But then you risk jumping it off the table. Or...
Oh, yeah. He does pull the short stick, though. I like APA Masters. You can use the short cue.
Yeah, big fan of that.
Well, he jacks way up on this.
I don't know. Oh, he's just trying to get down.
Trying to, yeah. Oh, he makes it nice.
It's a good jump, Frankie.
And he's got a great leave.
No, he doesn't. Wait, maybe he does.
Oh, the one ball. I forgot about the one ball.
Oh, you thought, yeah, you thought we were going to the 8. Yeah. I don't know. He just swung his cue like he's not in a good spot.
I would be thrilled with that leave after a jump shot.
Dude, getting any kind of look at the one ball.
Making a jump shot and getting some sort of look, that's good.
You could swerve at this, though, for sure, if you don't have a...
I think he's got it clean, if I remember right.
He's
maybe
curving
he
around.
Doesn't. Maybe he doesn't.
This is a very hittable ball. No, Frankie!
Worst case scenario.
Oh, my gosh.
But he does tie up my ball again.
Well, you got ball in hand to deal with that right away.
I believe that's what I do, is take that one on the side.
15-11.
Yeah, open it up.
15-9 to
I'd be
11?
surprised if I didn't. Yeah,
no, you got to.
Yeah, I went for the 9.
Yeah.
Along the rail. Get it out of the way.
Yep.
After that, I didn't see any problem.
Nope.
So I don't like the position there.
You could roll through, right? Play the combo.
I think that's what I do. Is just the combo is not bad.
Oh, you're gonna stop. You're trying to get on the 13.
I don't know why I wanted to do that. I wanted to get on the 13. I remember that. The combo was very makeable.
Yeah, I think like the combo, and then you're always going to be up here for this ball on the side.
And yeah, it just kind of got me a little bit out of position there.
You could still shoot your way out of this, but it's a little funkier than it needed to be.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it definitely brought the nerves out.
Yeah, no, you needed to put a couple of balls together.
And here I just need to take my time, figure out where the cue ball's going. I do an all right job.
That guy. No, you're good.
Kind of took what the table gave me there.
Yeah. There's so much room as long as you get down below it.
And then here I think I just play a stun to try to get that in the side, the next ball on the side.
No,
I don't. Never mind.
It's risky.
2-railer.
I think a lot of people would just hold it.
I think I just thought there was a little too much angle. I don't know.
Worked out great though. And again, you're letting out the stroke.
Letting out the stroke. Getting comfortable.
Yeah, don't be afraid to let that out.
Trying to build some confidence.
Here we go. Good finish.
Yeah. Didn't take a lot of time on that 8 ball. Oh, we're on to 9 ball.
Yeah, so that puts you up 3-2 going into 9 ball.
Felt good here. I was breaking good.
1 ball's down. Yeah.
I liked this setup.
Yeah.
No real issues.
Do you try to go short side on the 3, like high inside, or do you stay?
I think
you're going outside.
I just go
Stay
soft.
on the outside of it. Yeah, that works. Nice.
Just get to the middle of the table. Works a lot of times.
As long as you don't hit the 8.
Yeah.
Fine.
I think I thought even if I did hit the 8, I'd probably still have a look on the 3. Here I was definitely feeling it.
The 4 is in a great spot.
I was shooting in rhythm.
Yeah,
not taking a lot of time on my shots.
No, you're gliding through now.
Get a little too overzealous on that one.
Couple taps, couple like air taps with the cue.
Yeah.
6 on the side, or you're getting back above it. Now you want to get above it. Oh boy.
Got a little risky on that. Need a little more inside to get away from that.
Yeah.
I gave myself a little more angle than I would have liked.
Going out and back for the 7, or do you hold it and just take your medicine on the cut?
Let's see. I think I probably just play a soft shot here.
I like holding it. I think.
But I've been guessing wrong like every time.
Right. No, it's weird. It's weird looking
back, even though it's
right?
me, I should know what I do. But yeah.
No one knows what Travis does. Not even Travis.
Wild card.
I think it's tough either way. You don't want to like undershoot it, hold it. It just doesn't feel good.
Well, last time I did 2-rail fancy shots, so let's see what I do here. I think I do. Yeah.
You're giving it enough to, and you got a little spicy with some inside. You're getting down below it.
I was feeling it.
All right.
I liked this rack. Here's the moment where it's hard to fight the, I've got this.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to get out. This is going to be a break and run. That'll be so cool.
This game is done. Yeah. You got to fight that.
Little demon voice.
Ugh. take every shot.
That's a good shot. Use that second rail to open it up.
Get along the tangent line, or not across the tangent line, coming up through it.
Those are so funky. You just end up perfectly straight on it. You know, you have
That
all
one
this
I
table.
did end up a little straight, so I had to power.
Yeah. My man. Oh!
Yep. That one felt good.
Get it in there.
That one felt good. See, honestly,
Nice.
looking back at this, so we were talking about how Frankie was taking a long time on all his shots.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, I'm not seeing the pace be that slow.
Yeah, not so much. Not so much. There's still some pool to play.
Don't have a good shot on the one there, huh?
And you don't like to push.
No, not generally. I like to play safety
Yeah.
if I can.
If you have a look at it, yeah.
Well, a lot of times I'll push to also play a safety.
Right,
though.
right.
Not really push to make a crazy shot.
I don't like to push to any kind of offensive option.
I rarely will.
Yeah.
Maybe a jump shot if I know they're not strong at jumping.
Definitely. Yeah,
But-
I'll do that too.
Go for a kick, kind of trying to just play a safety.
Yeah.
Works out all right. But then now he can easily safety me back.
I think does he try to put you behind the 8 ball here?
So what would you do here? I would maybe
Uh,
go for the dual shot 1-9 bank
You're a madman. So
And
you're
leave-
banking the 1
into the 9.
into the 9 up here?
Give that a run and just leave the cue ball, try to stick it on the 7 there.
You're trying to bank the 1 here, which is going to send the cue ball this way.
Is there that much angle on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bit of a back cut.
Yeah, that
You know what I mean? I don't
that
think
wouldn't really be doable.
I don't think you could leave it on the 7 necessarily as a two-way. Sending the 1 ball at the 9. If you make it, that's sweet. If you miss it, I guess it's going to have enough pace that it's not going to leave the 9 there.
You're spreading the
So-
cue ball and the 1 ball apart. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Ideally, you hide the 1 ball.
Yeah, maybe it's
I don't
that
know.
that could work out.
I think he's going for the 8 ball. He's putting
I could see him going safe here for sure. Yeah.
So I think that was a dual shot. I think it was kind of, if he makes the 8 ball, maybe he's got to look at the 1.
Oh, you think he was playing the billiard into the 8? Huh.
Or else just a safety. But I mean,
It looked like pure
I have
safe
a-
to me.
I can at least get a shot
right.
on the 1. So
Yeah, he left you a look at it.
not a great look. Oh, speaking of the 9, I go for the 9 here. Because I'm not very smart sometimes. I figured why not?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was
Yeah.
up 4-2.
Oh.
I hit it.
Yeah.
Left him perfect on the 1, though. Not the best decision.
If he makes this 1 ball, he'll settle a little bit, I think. You know what I mean? Like he'll be able to roll through
right.
it. That's going to feel good.
In retrospect, that was not a smart decision. But
Yeah. I get why you tried it. It'd be demoralizing for him though. I mean, going from 4
Right.
to 5-2
5-2
off
is
that kind of
such a
shot.
big momentum swing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these are lined up pretty good. He'll be able to just sort of roll through the 2 ball. You really don't have to do anything to get on the 3.
Yeah, everything's fairly natural here.
You're always going to have an option to get on the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes these racks come along in a set where it's just, as long as nothing, like a complete blunder happens, you're going to settle. You just roll through this.
Yeah, I think you just hit this fairly soft, come off the bottom rail just a little bit. Just don't want to get tied up in the 7.
Yeah. I like that speed.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now naturally go middle table for the 6 in the side.
Yeah, a lot of people will play this inside. I do see some people try to hold it for the
For the corner.
top
Either
left.
one, I think, is fine.
I think it's that idea of like why play for position when you have it. You know, you're already
True.
down there. But I like to play for the 6 in the side.
Shorter shots. I mean,
Yeah. I think this is
I
this
think
is
that's
the right
play.
shot.
Yeah. He needed some short shots to build
Yeah.
some confidence.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm regretting my decision.
Right. Yeah, 5-2 or 4-3.
You got to play safe there instead of going for the 9.
We know Frankie's going to get out today.
It looks like it. Barring huge miscue.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people say, like, never give up a ball. You know what I mean? People would give up money balls and stuff.
Like concede?
Yeah, like never concede a 9-ball or an 8-ball.
In tournaments, I generally don't.
Yeah. Yeah, friendly games or whatever, yeah.
In a match play like this, if they're conceding games to me, I will sometimes reciprocate. But honestly, a lot of times I feel like it's a jealous thing to, or a selfish thing to do. Sorry, where you don't want to watch yourself lose.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you ever, or have you ever been on the receiving end of somebody doing that where you felt like they were trying to shark you by giving up a ball?
Like conceding the game to, so I win the game?
Yeah.
No, I've never really felt like it was a shark move. No. How would that be? Like just not letting me hit the shot, like not.
Yeah, like I'm not like not give you the
not
satisfaction.
Ball go
like
in.
I'm not going to let you win, or what? You know, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I don't really look at it like that. It's if you're going to give me the game, okay, I'll take a win.
Yeah, and I think that's the antidote for it, right?
Yeah.
It's about your attitude, how it affects you, if at all.
So I wasn't really paying attention there.
He played a sellout shot, safety shot. He tried to roll you up behind the 8-ball, and the 1-ball leaked out to a perfect line for you to just make it.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we got to get on this 3-ball.
I was thankful for the chance at the table on this one.
Yeah. All right, key shot right here.
Yeah, I got out of position. Got myself back into position.
Yep, good line.
Just a little draw there. Maybe a little bit outside too. And yeah, I'm very confident right now.
Yeah.
Don't want to spend too much time down.
No.
That's when I mess up. A fairly consistent routine as far as backstrokes, practice strokes. I never really noticed until I started watching myself play, though. I do very quick practice strokes.
Oh.
And then a
like a couple
stroke.
Right. They're like aiming, kind of pokes. Yeah.
And then a couple longer practice strokes, and then I go.
Yeah, it's funny the things you notice on videos.
But I've never really thought about it before, but which I think is a good thing.
For sure.
Just so automatic now.
Yeah.
But I do notice when I take too long. That was a very risky shot. I don't know why I did that. I was probably too straight on it.
Yeah, I think you were below it. Like you didn't have the right angle to send you up table.
Should have just taken what the table gave me there, put it as close to the left side rail as I could.
Do you mean like draw off the 8-ball instead of rolling through it?
Either draw. I think I rolled, so I power forward with left spin.
Yeah.
To try to get it down table. I should have just gone power forward, right spin, and sent it over to the other side of the table to give myself some sort of cut. This was my attempt at a safety. It was not very good.
Yeah, I wonder
left him a hard cut. It's a pressure shot in a tournament like this.
Definitely. Well, yours was too. And
I don't like these shots.
No, nobody. I don't think anybody likes these. I wonder if you like kind of rattled yourself with the 8-ball shape.
It was
not
so
working out.
straight, and I was so disappointed on that.
Yeah.
That yeah, I think I just didn't take my time, didn't commit. I could have easily still gotten out.
Right. Yeah, I think the decision on the 8 was right, though, the way you played it.
Yeah.
Got to cut this in, Frankie.
Tie it up. The back off.
It's a good habit.
Right. Well, I mean,
when your brain gets squirrely.
That's always a tell to me, though. That I mean, obviously it's the right thing to do. If you're not comfortable, back off.
Oh, Frankie.
But I can tell you're nervous if you're doing that, you know?
Interesting.
I feel like most people do it more when they're nervous.
That's probably true. I don't always read it as nervousness. I think sometimes you'll get down on the ball and your brain's like, this isn't right. You're not lined up right,
Absolutely.
or you're going to miss
Just
or something.
doesn't feel right.
And you have to trust that's just your muscle memory telling you, like, you know how to make this ball.
Reset.
Let's reset and actually make it.
Yeah, absolutely. I probably don't do that enough.
I think it's generally a good habit, but I would agree that that will happen more when there's a lot of nerves.
Here I just go for it and...
Oh, no way.
Leave it hanging. Yeah, that's brutal. That's a heartbreaker.
You hit it pretty good.
Even that shot, I'm not going to give it to him.
No, you don't give that up.
I've seen weirder things. People scratching on that.
Yep.
I expected him to make it, obviously.
Right. Nice break, Frankie.
That was a great break. Got a little unlucky on the one.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got the...
I get up to check. I can't tell by my reaction.
Yeah, you didn't really give up much. He's given a hand flip like he doesn't have it, but that could be anything based on...
That is frustrating, making 3 balls and not having a look.
Right, right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's got it clean.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and if the one's not frozen to the rail, it's damn close to being frozen.
What would you do here?
You really don't want to thin the one ball. I don't know if he's got enough of it to just stick the cue ball there and send the one ball back down table.
Yeah.
Because I like those as a save.
Kick at it.
Leave them behind the 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're just like pound into the one
not
ball.
Not trying to make it
here.
But...
Nope, you're just like sending it back down.
If you can see enough of it. I don't know if you can see enough of it.
You call a push? Yeah, he might not.
The other option I was thinking of was kicking at it going this way.
Right.
And then hopefully cue ball comes down table, or one ball comes down table, cue ball stays up.
Going 2 rails into it or 1 rail?
1 rail, and then having...
Full into the one ball and send the one ball.
And having the one ball
like
kind
bank
of
it back
ideally
down.
Right back there.
Yeah, yeah.
But, you know.
It's not a hard hit. I like that because you're always going to hit the one.
Most
you
likely.
Just give it enough pace.
It does look like that's what he's doing, unless he called a push. Oh, he did call a push. I remember
this. He looked at you. Yeah.
He called a push. I said, thank you. I'll try to save.
Yeah, because he...
Or, tempting, I might have gone for the bank here.
Cross side?
Yeah.
Just follow through for shape on the 5?
I think 3 was next. So I think...
yeah.
Top right, or...
Oh, you're sending it back the other way.
Not a great safe, but split it up.
Yeah. Good speed.
If I could have gotten that behind the 5 or 9, that would have been perfect safety. Get out of the way, Frankie.
Yeah. This happens all the time. This is like camera setup from someone stands right in front of it. He's in a tough spot.
It was a good safety, but the counter safe is very doable.
What do you do here?
Let's see.
Have Frankie step to the side first. And then...
Thin the one on the left side and try to bring the cue ball back down around behind the 5-9.
This is a good play. Use the 8 and the balls down here as blockers.
I like that too.
Good speed.
He did a really
good
job
shot.
there. Yeah. That was probably the better option than mine. I like that 2 rails behind the 8.
The 8 comes into play, yeah. I'm just going to spin into this.
I think I swerve or else I kick at it.
You look like you're level.
I tried to kick it.
Oh, pretty close.
I think I was trying to thin it.
Yeah.
And just leave it, the cue ball down table. Not a lot of ball in hands, though.
No. All right, mister. going to draw back down or just take a longer cut, get center table. I don't mind just getting close to the, the foot spot.
Yeah,
just center
I think
table.
he's looking kind of...
You don't have to do much.
Kind of in the area of the 8 ball. Just give yourself a decent cut at the 3.
A little wider. You don't have to get cute. You don't have to get like down below the 9 or anything.
That's a small window to hit.
There's too much that can go wrong.
Yeah.
I think you stay above it.
Yeah, I think he does a good job here, if I remember right. It's right where he was looking.
Yeah, use the second rail to open, or the side rail to open it up.
That's another instance of just kind of giving what the table gives you.
Yeah,
taking what the table gives you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need to complicate things.
Yeah.
If you don't have to.
No, and the shape's really natural here.
Just kind of a softer, not too soft, but...
Oh, he goes hammered it.
So he goes for 2 rails, which...
Interesting, because
not a
now
bad option, but he leave.
Well, it's more work. I mean,
a lot
to get
longer
back
shot
up to the 7,
and,
yeah.
To get back up to the 7,
I would have gone a little easier. Leave it below the 5.
Leave it kind of by, yeah, exactly. Not quite to the
like
side
second,
pocket.
third diamond
exactly,
even.
Yeah. That way you have an angle to get up table.
Yeah, he's got to put a big stroke on this.
Because he's got to get past the 9.
Yeah.
Which is hard to do.
He's got to stun off.
Barely does it.
Hits it pretty good though.
That was a good shot.
It's still not enough. I think that's the thing. Like, you got to really hammer that.
He put himself in a bad spot there.
Yeah.
I think I get a little fortunate on his decision making in this match.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's a lot of high level 9 ball. Just the decisions you make. It's not sequence really. It's just like how you play shape and
what kind of problems you get yourself executed into. That leave pretty well. It just wasn't the right angle to get on 7.
Yeah, he just made the wrong decision. It's not execution really. Yeah.
Right. Looks like he goes for a bank here. I don't know. Or safe.
The 8's in a weird spot. You can bank it, but you're going to end up down below the 8. You kind of sell out with
a bank.
Yeah.
You either make it or a lot of times rattle it and leave it.
Yeah, it's tough to get safe from here. Unless the 7's just slightly off the rail and you just kind of push into it. I'll see people try that. Go thin off the left side of the 7 and put you back down.
I think
that's a stretch, though. I mean,
probably the safest option.
Yeah. You're reaching for it, though. It's hard to...
That bank's tough because you're stretched across the table.
Yeah.
You could kick at it. That's kind of selling out.
Right.
Yeah. Not a good spot to be in.
No.
If I'm on a valley, I'd probably bank that.
Yeah, I think so. I think, yeah.
Those pockets are
because
bigger.
And the long rail opens it up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, left side of it and come back around.
Yep. He's just going safe here. Ideally, I guess right behind the 9.
Or
it's
just
hard to get from that angle, though.
Yeah, just anywhere down here.
Yeah, spread them apart. Leave a bank shot. I remember being focused on the match to the right of the camera here.
Yeah.
The guy was just running racks.
There were some good teams over there.
It was distracting, actually, how good they were.
Yeah, there were some good teams.
Not necessarily putting himself in great position, but like making a miracle shot to get out.
Yeah, with confidence too.
Just
they just
hammering it too.
Yeah, I was watching it too.
Yep, he's going for the safety here.
I think that was always the play.
It took him a long time to get to that
Very long time. Very long time.
This is where the pace of play I'm noticing more now.
Yeah, yeah.
See here, he's left me not great.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing I take about half the time.
Oh, at least. Yeah, or at most. You're just going to bank this?
I think that's what I go for.
Bottom right?
Yeah. Just try to back cut bank it.
It lines up pretty well. You're always going to have a look at the 8.
It's not an easy shot.
No, for sure, but...
I know, it looks like I'm actually
going the other way.
For the other way.
You're going safe.
I was going safe. Okay.
Just split it that way. Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
I think I was thinking the 8-ball kind of blocks that bank a little bit. Makes it
wonder if
hard
does.
anyways.
Right. He's going to go for it, though, or at least send it that way. Yeah, I don't mind the bank here, as long as there's enough of the pocket.
If you can see it, yeah, I'd go for it. He might try to cut it all the way down, actually. Would you ever go for that shot, the cut?
Sometimes I do. I actually don't mind those.
I don't mind them either, especially on a valley.
Yeah.
They'll roll in a lot of times.
And then you're coming back and forth. You might even get really cute.
Yeah, you keep it on that side of the table, which is good for the 8.
Yeah.
Get on the
I
side pocket.
don't mind that shot. You don't need any spin. You can just go clean through it. Yeah.
I like to put a little inside just to avoid scratching.
Yeah.
If you hit it too hard, sometimes you'll scratch on the top corners. Looks like he is cutting it. I'm not sure.
Cross corner.
Going for that bank.
Kind of a two-way, though.
Yeah, that's a good leave.
Missed it on the pro side, but he does give up a thin back cut.
Thin back cut, that's a pressure shot, but...
You're jumping right into this.
I commit to it right away.
Are you cutting it?
I believe so.
You look like you're going pretty full. You're going safe. You were going to try to put him behind the 9.
I think that was a very poor attempt. Good thought. Poor attempt.
You went for it right away.
I was thinking if I was committing to that fast, it was going to be the cut.
Right. The cut is tough, but it looked pretty natural to me. I mean, you know you're going to get above the 8.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't go for the cut. I would go for the cut today.
Yeah.
But
getting ball in hand is nice. I get wanting to just put him behind the 9.
Yeah, I think I should have just focused on cue ball placement there.
Right.
It doesn't really matter where the 7 goes.
Yeah.
Just put it on the 9, and they're not going to have anything.
It's a tough thing with safes when you try to control both. You end up with neither. And
right.
Yeah, just lock up one of them.
Or even just hitting it a little softer would have left a harder shot for him.
Mm-hmm.
Although this isn't an easy shot.
It doesn't go in off the 8, right? The 8's too high.
No, the 8's too high. Maybe at a different angle it would.
Yeah. Try another cross corner.
If he does the
top right.
I was thinking maybe cross side, take the cue ball into the 8.
Oh.
Kind of like with a little bit of draw. Or else, yeah, another long.
I think like a stop shot, top right cross corner for the 7.
Cross corner.
Keep the cue ball down here for the 8.
He attempted one on his previous shot.
He did.
So
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. Drills it.
Big shot.
Great leave.
People in the
He's got a cheering section.
Yeah,
back
he
there.
does. Yeah, you did too.
We had a great cheering
yeah,
section.
dude, my family was freaking out back there.
And all week,
yeah,
all weekend was great.
Mm-hmm.
We I've never had a cheering section before.
Nice. Yeah,
and it wasn't just your family; it was also like the pool community.
Yep.
That we're from here in Colorado.
Yeah, their teammates' family were out, and
we all rooted for each other on their matches, and it was great.
All right, dude. That's a good shot,
I don't know
Frankie.
why he didn't go for the side there.
Maybe it was just too thin.
I guess. I remember thinking, like, why did he do that?
Yeah, I don't know. He made a good shot on it, but
it seemed like there was room to make the 8.
Yeah.
Just kind of an unfortunate leave for him.
Yeah, there's
Although
so much
still
room.
Cuttable there.
Definitely still cuttable. He had so much room on either side of the 9 ball to get good on it, and it's just a bad roll. He's banking it.
He is banking it. Oh, I remember this. So I rattled one in that pocket.
Yeah.
And he rattles one in that pocket.
Same thing. Blah.
Very
He hit it pretty good.
Oh, he's sick with himself.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was in when he hit it.
Yeah, you were ready for him to make it. You're standing up.
I assumed he was going to make it.
No way. What a game.
So that was very demoralizing, making 3 balls on the break and scratching.
Yeah.
I was out. If I don't scratch there, the cue ball is going down table for the 1.
Yeah, it's a really natural setup.
And now it's his to get.
Just a little funky getting from the 3 to the 6, but there's really not a lot of work to do here.
I didn't see. Did that cue ball, did that draw back or did it get kicked back there?
Oh, let's check it. Got kicked.
Got kicked. Just super unlucky.
Not even by that much.
Cue ball was going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
just a bad
luck. Luck definitely has a factor in this game.
Yeah.
That was a bad luck roll. I think that's what I was really frustrated about. I liked where the cue ball was off the break.
Oh, it was a good cue ball, yeah.
And it
right in
got
the center of the table and just
very
nudged
unlucky,
up.
kicked into the pocket. I still felt good here though, 5-4.
Yeah.
I thought if I get this game, I'm in a good spot.
Right. It's just hard turning it over like that, like you said, making a bunch of balls and you give up ball in hand this kind of rack.
Yeah.
Then next thing you know, it's level.
No real issue. Yeah. We're warmed up at this point. I assume he's going to get out.
Oh, I had it mixed up. I thought the 2 was on the left. So
is that not the 2?
It's the 4, apparently.
Ah.
Oh, Frankie, you put yourself on the 7.
See, I don't understand that, why he would try to break out the 6-7.
I don't think there was any need.
There was no need.
You could just get around him.
They both go down in the bottom right corner.
You are getting back on this table.
I assumed at this point, yeah, I'd be shooting again. Didn't know if he was able to.
Yeah.
If he was going to be able to safety me or not. That was my.
He's at least able to kick into it on the easy side.
At this point, I'm sweating so much. I'm trying not to pass
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
From the nerves.
The heat and the nerves. Yeah, yeah. It was uncomfortable. That's when you need a nice icy drink.
I think I have a little adult beverage there.
Oh, he had enough of it.
Didn't leave himself great, though. Actually, I do remember that, yeah. I remember that it looked from my angle like he had it no problem. But he felt like he had to put some spin on it.
Yeah. Maybe he was just trying to get back around. I think you just make sure you make that ball.
But sometimes you scratch.
Yeah. Weird spot.
And even here, I think the 6 goes clean.
I think it does too.
And I remember thinking, be thankful.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like he was so frustrated.
Yeah, no, you
gotta
like, be happy
you have a
to just
shot
have
to keep going. Like
yeah, that's something I work on too because I had like Frankie mentality where I would get upset.
You stay in it.
Yeah, dude, like
you have a look at it. It could have been blocked by the 7 completely.
Right.
But
yeah, no, it's a count your blessings kind of mentality. Yeah, I definitely benefit from that when I.
And I just feel like if you start getting frustrated in that mentality, it builds on itself and
the wheels come off. Yeah.
You have no chance at that point. Once you get down on yourself.
You just got to make this ball. You just stay still, just nice and level, smooth through the 6.
It's very rare that
you're going to get some kind of shape.
The rack goes completely according to plan.
Yeah.
You adapt and
it's that perfection thing. Like you can't get upset about things not working out perfectly.
Especially at this level, we're not pros.
Yeah.
Here he goes for I think the bank. I assume the bank. I don't know.
Yeah, with that speed, I guess he must have been. Sometimes with those shots,
maybe some sort of safe, but I don't know what.
I don't know what the safe would have been. Maybe he didn't think he had enough of the 6 to make it in the top right.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It was a tough pressure shot.
Yeah.
Long table. Sometimes I struggle with straighter shots. I prefer to cut them in.
Or like spin it in or something. Yeah, I think the pressure was big on that one.
I knew he had messed up, and I should take advantage of it. And
that one I wonder about the pace, because you kind of
I
jumped
went
into it
quick on
quick.
that. Yeah.
Like punish him for missing or whatever,
Right.
and just stay, like let yourself settle a little bit. It's less about him than it is about you.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's got to try to cut this in.
You got to have the mentality of playing the table, not the
Yeah.
opponent.
Yeah.
Thought he missed that for a second.
He overcut it big time, but he's going to get rewarded.
I think I really wanted to get up to that 6.
Yeah.
Be up 6-4.
Yeah, being on the hill here.
Yeah, get on the hill. Rushed it a little bit. Here once again, great shot in the corner.
Yeah.
Don't know why he didn't go on the side.
He just doesn't like it. I mean, he's avoided them a couple times.
Yeah.
All right, it's a ball game. This is
Race
so
to
his captain's talking to him, because this was
Is
after
that
I brought up the
okay?
pace.
So he brought up the pace.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I had no idea what he was saying.
Yeah.
I thought there was a couple times though that they conversed throughout the
The
match.
one time early on they were going to say something, and I interrupted them because I told them there's no coaching. Because he was going to come in and just like, I don't know what he was going to say, but I was like, don't do that, get out of here. And then
But you can talk in between games, right?
You can,
but you just can't strategize.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pep talk style is
Right,
fine,
yeah,
but
yeah. But there are times during this weekend that there were discussions that I couldn't hear. So it kind of bothered me a little bit. Just kind of, are you coaching, or I don't know,
Yeah, I don't think we can control for all of it.
I think most people are pretty honest and honorable.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, I knew the cue ball was probably going to hit the 8 there, but I was all right with it.
Yeah, and you can get back around for the 3. 4's hanging over the side. This is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I was probably thinking get on that 7-9, end it early.
You were going to try to hold it maybe for the cut in the top left?
I believe that was my thought. Did
You're
I
just
not
going to
get
bank
it?
this in because you love it.
Is that what I'm going for?
You love it. It's going in anyway.
Oh, yeah, it's just how I planned.
There's
yeah.
plenty of pockets. If they keep moving, it'll eventually go in somewhere.
Oh, yeah. He was not happy with that one.
You just float right through like you meant it. You just got to take them.
I mean,
if you get fortunate, you
it's
got to
APA,
take advantage of it.
like-
Yeah, it's 9 balls.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
rushed that one. That was...
You're just a little too excited about your 2-rail bank. Overdrew it.
If I could do it on purpose, that'd be great.
Yeah, I
Here-
hered something
Here
recently.
I'm just sucking it up and trying the hard
Yeah.
cut. And
Play this combo and
I even
Get
nudge
on
it to
the-
make it a little better. That probably really made him mad. That
oh
little
man,
nudge.
you could just feel him shaking his head. Yeah, I heard something. Jeremy Jones said something. Some video I watched where it's like, if you get fortunate and you don't take advantage of it, that's on you,
Right.
right? Like,
Well, there's so much of that where you make a great shot and then follow it up by missing a very easy one.
but don't like punish yourself for it, right? Like that's
Yeah.
part of the game. You need to take advantage
Every
of
once
it.
in a while, apologize like, hey, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to do that. Sorry.
Right, right.
Got lucky. I'll acknowledge it and move
Yeah,
on.
yeah. But if you let it tank your game, if you let it impact you, then
Right.
like you're sharking yourself at that point.
And then here, didn't see the break, but
No, the camera. I had to like readjust
okay.
the camera or something.
go for a safety. Ends
Oh.
up going in. Another shot that was super lucky. Luck was definitely on my side,
Yeah,
um,
and on the hill, but
but I didn't leave myself great here.
we're
since I
weird
got
on
it.
the 4, shooting over the 5.
I was trying to leave the 3 down table.
Right,
Ideally behind
right,
the
right.
6-9. And here I think I was trying to safety again.
Whoa.
Got lucky.
Yeah.
No, I think I was going for that shot.
You want to just like push the 4 down table and stay.
No, I think
stay
I
above
was.
the
I think I
9.
was trying to make the 4.
Oh, you were trying to make the 4. Yeah.
And then I probably would have gone for a carom into the
Shooting
8.
over a ball. I mean, you're always going to be. Like,
Yeah, I just missed
swerving
it.
yeah.
It was, but I ended up getting lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be a little frustrated if I was playing me on this. But that's 9 ball. I mean,
Yeah. So he's got to kick into the long rail.
I would imagine that's
just
what I
go
would do.
for it,
Yeah,
right?
go
Like-
for that shot. The only problem is if you do make it, there's a good chance you don't
He
have a
just
shot
wants
on
to
the
hit
5.
the edge. No, I mean, yeah,
You probably
maybe you
actually
get a look
safety
at it,
yourself.
but right, you could end up behind the 9.
9 or 6.
He just wants to use the edge of the 4.
Would that not scratch though?
It's hard to tell how thin it is.
If you hit it thick enough and then get enough spin on it, that is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's just going to take the edge. Maybe try to make it if he's got...
Oh, yeah. Trying to miss the pocket on the short rail?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. He could have made
He
it.
could have made that.
Yeah. He actually undercut it.
Another long table pressure shot.
Kind of, but right by where you were.
But not over the ball.
Not over the 5 this time, yeah.
Much more comfortable.
You're just drawing back
Bridge. Yeah, I think scratch? No.
up. Ooh. Man, it really died on that rail.
Probably tried to put some right on that. Some bottom right. But at best, that's going to leave me a combo, most likely.
Just bank it at the 9. Imagine.
I wish I was going for the 9 there. That was
You were trying to just play the 5.
bank the 5.
Didn't sell it out, though. I mean,
Got really lucky again.
Yeah,
This
man,
rack,
a couple rolls in a
I got
row.
really lucky. I didn't realize how
Yeah.
fortunate I was. I can understand him being frustrated at times.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you said, I mean, that's the game. That's going to happen. Does he have an edge on the 5, do you think, or does he have to kick at it? He's looking at the long
I think he
rail
could
kick.
touch it, but it's not going to go in. So I think he kicks at it.
I don't mind the short rail kick,
Yeah.
right? Like almost
You
like
might
a kick
make
and
it
stick.
in the side.
Yeah, you might make it in the side, and then you have a look at the 6, or
But yeah, if you
maybe
can get it to hide behind the 9,
Mm-hmm.
that would be. Oh, he's going.
He's going long rail, so I don't know. Like,
I mean-
why? What's
I mean, maybe he thought this was more makeable, which
wow?
Okay,
It is.
it is.
It turns
very
out it's
makeable.
makeable.
Kind of unlucky to not get a great leave there.
Yeah, it's a big shot.
Yeah, I remember thinking, well, there's nothing I can do about that.
No.
But now he's got to back it up with another hard shot.
Yep. And
It's a natural scratch shot. I would probably
Bottom
draw
left.
that.
Yeah, bottom left with a pinch of draw.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't hide behind the 9.
Right. Yeah, how often do you see that? It just goes across.
2 rails and sits.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Because you don't want to hit it too hard to where the spin doesn't take.
Right. Yeah, I don't think you can just roll through this, right? It's going to track towards the pocket.
Do you remember where this team is from?
Don't.
I don't recall.
Yeah. Kansas City? Team's called Just Gonna Send It.
Sounds right.
Yeah, that's the team name, but yeah, I don't remember. North Carolina. Oh man, I have it written down.
That's very demoralizing for Frankie to make a great kick
Yeah.
and then.
I think he was just trying to cut the 6 and just missed it.
I think that was the right shot. It's
Yeah.
just to make a great shot like that and then give me the shot. It's tough. And this is such an easy setup.
Right.
Oh, I remember this though. I made it hard on myself though.
Whoa.
Why did I draw that like that?
You were looking at it in the side, right? You were just going to play the 7 in the side?
I think I decided to play it.
Get
in
back
a
down
corner,
below it. Yeah.
and I don't know why. It was a very bad decision.
Last minute, too, because it, yeah.
And then I ended up missing the 7 because I was frustrated with myself.
Oh, man.
So that should have been the match there. Yeah, I don't know why you don't play a stun there on the 6.
Yeah.
Go for the 7.
It was thin in the side, so maybe just not feeling comfortable there.
I think that was it. I thought I liked the big pocket of the corner.
Yeah.
And I thought I could
Yeah.
easily draw it into position. But
Oh, yeah, it had you looking at the ceiling a little bit just now.
fairly straightforward for Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one hurt. Place you don't want to be, hill.
He's shaking his head, too. He's not happy with that either.
He should have been out. I should have been out.
Right.
Not a good game for either of us.
Those shoulds. Yeah, you could definitely tell that both of you were a bit off.
Another good break for him. Not a great leave, though.
Look at this cluster.
It really did. Yeah, it clumped back up.
All on that same side of the table, under the side pocket.
While making 3 balls. Usually you make 3 balls. They're not clumped together like that.
It's such a weird result.
He's
like,
so frustrated right now. No luck. I already know. Remember how this one finishes. I believe the 8 and 9 do not move.
Let's see.
So he's probably going to kick at this, I would imagine. Or does he push?
Oh, I would push.
He pushes.
Yeah. Just leave an edge on the 1 ball, like an open safety option. It's cuttable now, but I
don't know. Remember what I do here. I think I try the safe.
You try to put him behind the 3.
I think I double hit here. The cue ball ends up staying there. The 1 hits it. And scratch.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah.
No.
Not what you want to do. I'm not playing great in the last game and a half here.
It's tough. It's funny, too, because you had a bunch of really lucky rolls all in a row.
And then I'm just giving him a lot of shots.
Yeah.
Giving him ball in hand with 6 balls on the table.
Right. Yeah, the 8 doesn't go in the bottom left corner, right? So you're going to have to shape it in the side.
Yeah.
Just get above the 6, right? You need to be like up here, play the 6 in the side, and go short side on the 8.
Correct.
What's he working on?
The 3 to the 5. I think you just kind of have to go for the combo here, or else...
Yeah, the combo's fine, and then the 5 lays up in the top left corner. I don't mind that.
Yeah, I think he sets up for the combo here.
Combo's okay.
If you can leave the 5 in the pocket, that's great.
Right. Yeah, come really full into the 6. Cue ball's going to have to go down and back.
But I think he probably sends the 5 towards the corner.
Or you play the combo, the 5 stays in this area, and you let the cue ball roll up, and you play the 5
down
here.
Yeah. That's not a bad play.
Right, and then you just follow the 5 to get below the 8.
Yeah, the hard part about this is the 8.
Yeah.
Leaves it in the side. Pretty good angle.
He's got a good look at it. I don't know how straight it is, but he should be able to cheat it just a little bit to float down.
I remember there being enough angle. I didn't think much of an issue. At this point, I'm thinking the game's over.
Right, right.
Pretty good leave.
Oh, I remember.
It rolls a little far, but pretty good leave.
Got a bit too much out of it, but that's the right way to play it.
The thing is, the 8 goes in the corner.
Yeah, he could take it to the top corner, yeah.
Yep.
Which is what he's doing.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
But, oh my God.
Oh, Frankie.
How?
He tricked himself. It was too close to the 9. He overcut it. You know, he was trying to make sure he was away from the 9 to not, like, graze the 9 on the way through.
You just make that shot. Just make that shot, and you're done.
You're always going to get shape.
Yeah.
But I think he must have just tricked himself with the aim. 9 was too close. Like,
didn't really stroke it, kind of just wished it in. And yeah. I got really lucky on this one.
Man.
Yeah, I probably should have lost that a couple times.
Good finish, though, man. I mean...
Look at that cheering section.
Yeah, they're feeling it back there. They're feeling it. No, it was a really good match overall, man. I mean, you played out of some tough situations. kept your composure, like you said. You were feeling it. I mean, it was uncomfortable in the room. The nerves were crazy.
First match of the
tournament. A lot of pressure. First match of the day. First match of the tournament. Evening match.
I traveled all day to get there.
Right. That's right. You had just gotten in that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But felt really good after this. And then Robert went on to do what he did.
Yeah. More exciting stuff. That one's up next. That one will come up right after this video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for joining us. New format. Guest commentator here today.
Thanks, guys.
Maybe we'll see more of Travis again in the future. You'll definitely see more of him in videos, but yeah, we'll do more guest commentary if everybody's up for that.
I think we'll play some pool again.
For sure. For sure. We'll be out there. So thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining. Remember to do YouTube stuff. It helps out a lot. And I will see you all again in the next one.